Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jodie and I'm sharing with you the very last of my shipment of beauty products from the USA. This is the MAC installment. I will include links down below to the rest of this same haul that my sister was kind enough to package up and send for me. That included a Burberry eyeshadow and blush video, also an Illamasqua blush video, and then a general all other products that I ordered from the USA. So when I do it, I make sure it counts. It's not cheap to ship. There are various sites that will buy these products for you and ship it to you, probably at lower rates than what a personal friend would pay. Dusty Hunter posted a recent video with links to a bunch of different websites that he hasn't tried, that I haven't tried. I'll include a link to that video as well, just in case you are curious about learning a little bit more about websites that enable you to shop in the USA and have items shipped to you. So you'll notice that there are quite a few items from different limited editions that have come out anywhere up to 3 to 4 months ago. That's because I did order a lot of these things while they were on sale, had them shipped to my sisters, and then they waited until there were enough items to fill up a box. You may be able to randomly find some of these products at your local MAC counter or MAC store. If not, definitely have a look at maccosmetics.com or maccosmetics.com.au if you are in Australia. And then lastly, there are a couple of websites that do sell limited edition MAC products that are no longer in the stores but have been clearanced out to these websites, and they are Rock the Catwalk and also All Cosmetics Wholesale. I'm pretty sure that the items that those two websites sell on behalf of MAC and their limited edition stock are genuine. I may be corrected, but they are good places to look for limited edition items that are no longer available in the stores. So onwards with what I picked up. I picked up quite a few items from the Heavenly Creatures range. A few mineralized skin finishes, a blush, some eyeshadows, and a couple of the lipsticks. It was actually a beautiful collection. The first mineralized skin finish that I picked up is in the shade Star Wonder. That's what it looks like in the pan. And it is a lovely shimmery raspberry color. It's got the gold tones in there that give you just a beautiful shimmer there. Really, really pretty. And then the other mineralized skin finish that I picked up was a lot more neutral, just for more of a shimmery bronzy finish, and this one is in the shade Light Year. That's what Light Year looks like in the pan. It's a lot lighter. There it is. It's just much more of sort of a peachy glow, definitely with the same amount of shimmer, but really beautiful. Then the last face product that I picked up from the Heavenly Creatures range was one of their mineralized blushes. I'm not sure how different they really are to the mineralized skin finishes, but this one is Ring of Saturn, and you can see it's just got a raspberry swirl with a lovely peachy glow, and that is different to the other two, just a little more pinky peach there than the previous mineralized skin finish. I also picked up 3 of the mineralized eyeshadows. The first one is Magnetic Attraction, and that is what Magnetic Attraction looks like there. A really nice sort of red shade, just to warm up a lot of other kinds of looks. Next one is a mineralized eyeshadow in Universal Appeal. I think this one actually has quite a bit of dark compared with other swatches that I've seen online. Universal Appeal just comes out a really lovely browny purple. Here on my hand you can see the finish, that shimmery finish is just beautiful. That's going to be lovely. And then the last mineralized eyeshadow that I picked up from the range is in the shade Earthly. Earthly is very neutral there with browns and golds, and it actually comes out like a silvery taupe there on my hand. Actually, these shades would look really nice together. So I'm very happy with those powder products from the Heavenly Creatures line, despite the fact that Temptalia herself, the goddess that she is, does not have very kind things to say about mineralized eyeshadows from MAC. I like the way they swatch, so hopefully with primer they'll last just fine and work for me. So I picked up 2 lipsticks from the Heavenly Creatures collection. They really had some beautiful shades in that one. They're both lusters. This one here is Cusp of Dawn, and this one here is Cut a Caper. You can see they're quite different, and this is them swatched on my hand here. You can see the Cusp of Dawn and then the Cut a Caper. Very different, very lovely earthy colour there, and then a nice bright peach, perfect for the spring and summer. Then I picked up one more product from the Hey Sailor line, this Pro Longwear lip pencil. This is in the shade Saunter, and Saunter is just, you can see it here, just a really lovely nude lip pencil, really perfect for something like Myth if you're just trying to blank out the lips completely. If you're doing a nude lip, that one will be really handy for that. Then from the permanent line, I just picked up extras of some of my favorite brushes from MAC. I picked up another 187. I also picked up another 239. That is my favorite brush for packing on color. Love, love, love that brush. It looks so simple, but I just have so much love for it. And then also the 286, and the 286 is a really nice one for crease, also for cream products as well, being synthetic. I also picked up a couple of staple face products that I love from MAC's range. There's Studio Fix powder, and I got this one in C3. I have it already in C4, but sometimes I feel like it's just a little bit too dark. So C3 is just a perfect match for me right now. It's just a pressed powder in a compact, but it can be used as a foundation on its own. I'll just show you what the color looks like. So you can see it's just a little bit lighter, but it really helps to blend in with my neck right now being quite light. So this can be used on its own as a powder foundation. I love to use this as a setting powder. I'll buff that over a liquid foundation, or just for even more coverage, I'll press it in over a liquid foundation with a sponge or a puff, and it just gives so much more flawless coverage. I love it. It really does help keep oil at bay. It certainly does help keep makeup last throughout the day. Really, really love this product. And often when I am most complimented on my skin from these videos on YouTube, it's usually when I'm wearing MAC Studio Fix powder. So if you like to film videos, if you take a lot of photos, MAC Studio Fix is the perfect powder for photography. And then I did also pick up another MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This does give SPF 35 protection. I got this one in NC20 because I have it in NW25, and sometimes it's just not the right color for under my eyes. It is quite thick. Often people do not use this one under their eyes, but I use it and set it with a powder usually. I apply it quite lightly and find pretty good results with that. I also picked up a couple of their Fluidlines. The two that I picked up were in Rich Ground and Dark Diversion. This one is Rich Ground, this one is Dark Diversion. They are gorgeous. I love the MAC Fluidlines. They stay all day. They're beautiful and creamy. They're fantastic in the waterline, and I just cannot wait to get these on my eyeballs. So this is them swatched here. We've got the Dark Diversion and the Rich Ground. Another product that I picked up from the Permanent collection, I think this one came out in the Style Driven collection towards the end of last year, but I think the Pro Longwear eyeshadows are now permanent. This one is in Sweet Satisfaction, and it looks so boring, but just a beautiful everyday sort of golden shade there. You can see it swatched on my wrist. I love it when the swatches go right up my wrist. You know you're getting a good long video when they get that far. And then the last product from the Permanent line is one of the Pro Longwear lip creams. This one was doing the rounds on YouTube at the time that I ordered it a couple of months ago now, and it's the Pro Longwear in the shade You're Perfect Already. As a Pro Longwear is going to last longer than your average lipstick, that is the shade just there. It's a beautiful sort of pink. I also picked up a couple of the different gift sets that were available in the States as Nordstrom exclusives from the Illustrated line. These did come out in Australia. I'm not sure if they were exclusive to anybody or just available everywhere, and you may also be able to find these still floating around. I have seen them recently in the stores. Now there are a couple of different brush sets that came out with that collection, and they come with a pouch. It's not really my style. It's not certainly why I got the kits. You can see there little spaces for the brushes in the kit, which then ties together so that you can travel with the brushes. I do want to mention to you that MAC brush gift sets, they do seem like quite good value because the price is so much less than what it would cost to get, you know, 5 of the individual brushes from MAC. The handles are always shorter than the permanent brushes, but the brushes are significantly different to the ones that are in the Permanent collection, even though they've got the same number designation. All of the numbers of the brushes are followed with an SE, and I think even some would say that they are made in a different factory to different specifications, so do be aware of that. Coming up to Christmas, if they do come out with brush sets, that you're not necessarily getting the same thing as the Permanent brush. Same here. So this brush set here contained the 227 SE, just a really nice big fluffy brush. Also this one, the 224 SE. This one here is the 219 SE, and that's not quite as pointed as my Permanent 219s. It's definitely got like a rounded tip rather than that tapered typical 219 shape. This one here is the 266 SE. And then this last one, the blush brush, is a 129 SE. And then I got one other brush set from the Illustrated range, the MAC 187 SE. And you'll remember that I did just show you that I picked up a 187 from the permanent line. You can see just looking at them that they're different in size. And then when I show you that snapshot, they really do look quite different. They're both 187s. This one here is the gift set travel one, and this one is the permanent one. So they look different in density and in size, which is rather quite interesting. So just be aware of that. Also, that set contained a 130 SE. That is their smallest type stippling brush, which I've had my eye on for a while. Also the 282 SE. Nice sort of duo fiber blending brush, and then also the 286 SE. Also from the Illustrated range, they had a few different kits with 3 different lip products, and it came with a really cute little bag with a little handle here on the end and a zip pull. And this Illustrated collection, by the way, is illustrated by Julie Verhoeven, if that's how you say it, not sure. This little bag comes with a pouch inside, a little plastic pouch inside, and then that whole rainbow thing going on the inside. This set contained the Cremesheen in Ravishing, the Dazzleglass Creme in Sublime Shine, and then also a Creamstick liner in Creamkiss. And that is what those 3 shades there look like. The lip liner, the Ravishing lipstick, and then also the Dazzleglass. So it looks like you'd get quite a sort of peachy lip out of those shades. And then I have also picked up some items locally from MAC from the Face and Body collection, which I think may be normally Pro products. I picked up 2 of the Pro Sculpting creams here. I've got this one here in Naturally Defined and this one in Coffee Walnut. And I just wanted to use these as sculpting creams, you know, when you want to chisel in something. You could use darker and lighter cream foundations or powders to do the same kind of thing. That one is the Naturally Defined, and then the Coffee Walnut down there. And then I did also pick up one of the pressed pigments. Temptalia gave these a bit of a bad rap. She really hates these. They look beautiful on a swatch, and I've applied this wet to my eye. Really loved it. It's got a bit of sparkle to it. This is the shade in Beaming, and you can see the glitter that is in there. That does show up on the eye. I did apply this wet to my eyelid when I have worn it, and I've received many compliments. The lovely guy at Illamasqua was complimenting me on it, and I had to tell him that it was MAC. So my experience though has been pretty positive with the pressed pigments, and I found that the glitter did transfer to the lid. A beautiful, beautiful shade. You can wear it on its own, or, you know, mix it with other shades as well. That is what the Beaming looks like down there. I was really, really pleased with that. It gives a really lovely sort of wet look to the lids without creasing and, you know, doing what a cream would normally do, giving you a wet look like that. And then the very last product that I picked up from MAC recently was part of their Office Hours collection. This is one of their Pro Longwear lip glasses, and I'm not sure if they're going permanent with these or not, but this is the shade in Persistent Peach, and I think it's what the girl is wearing in the ad on the display. It's a really, really beautiful color. It goes on so thick and pigmented. You can see it there, gorgeous shade, but I find it very difficult to wear. It is sticky and it does sort of fold over on itself, giving cracks in your lips and just not a very nice consistency on your lips. So I'm having to play with that. When I do put it on, I have to sort of work with it. It's just not a nice slap it on simple product to work with. So I would recommend definitely applying this on your lips before you spend your hard-earned money on this product. Beautiful shade though, really love it. It's just a shame that I don't really like the consistency of it and how it looks on my lips. Maybe I'm just applying a little bit too much. I'll try it with a lip brush next time, I think, just to apply it a little bit more thinly. So that is it for my MAC purchases lately. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye.